Scott Elston scored his maiden first-class 100 as Derbyshire battered out the final day of their LV County Championship match with Glamorgan in what had become a rather ill-tempered affair. Disagreements had come about on the previous evening when Jacques Rudolph declared with his side on 103 for 4, thus, according to the visitors, denying Derbyshire any bowling points while also getting over a slow overrate problem by bowling a second time. As it was, Derbyshire's lead stood at 122 when Chesney Hughes was legged before to Michael Hogan for 7. His opening partner Ben Slater won't want to see this too often, a full toss from Dean Koska being plugged into the hands of Colin Ingram as the opener went for 13 at 32 for 2. Rudolph said that his declaration, which came before bad light prevented any play on the previous evening, was done to open this game up. Derbyshire firmly shut it again, not helped by the fact that there was again no play before lunch. Their plan now simply to bat out the day to end a game which had been ruined by the weather throughout. But even when games are going nowhere, there is often a story to be told, and on this day that belonged to Elston, who was playing in only his 7th first-class match. He's perhaps most famous for becoming the second youngest substitute fielder to take a catch for England, that against India 4 summers ago. This innings will let us all forget that as the 24-year-old announced himself as a serious batsman, making it only his second ever 50 off 64 balls. He was well backed up by his captain Wayne Madsen, who was in need of a score of his own. He too reached a half-century off 113 deliveries as Derbyshire batted on in spite of having the kind of lead which could have offered a carrot to their hosts. Given the events of the previous day, that was never going to happen though. So the only real talking point became whether Elston could get to 3 figures, having already easily surpassed his previous best, the 63 he made at home to Gloucestershire last summer. He had every chance with the game drifting. And this was the moment he achieved his goal, his 8th 4 to go with 1-6 taking him to 3 figures for the first time off 131 balls. It had hardly been the most competitive of days, but that's to take nothing away from Elston, who will point out that some good came out of that declaration after all. With that done, the match was ended, Madsen not bothering to bat on to reach his own ton. He was left on 72 out of his side's 209 for 2. Glamorgan took 8 points to Derbyshire's 7, and both will want to just move on. Derbyshire back home to take on Northamptonshire from Sunday, while Glamorgan travel to Kent on the same day.